Okay, so it is now 10:02 p.m. Idiots. You hear that? So I'm so I mean I didn't even have to leave this place and I had a rough day. Well, mainly getting harassed and bullied online. I documented just about everything I went through today. So I just put the heater on 80 degrees. I don't know if that might be a little too hot right about now, but no, I'm scheduled to have to check out of the hotel tomorrow morning at 11. But today somebody cashed at me $60 and something weird happened because I checked my bank account and it says something about dining out on the transaction. And then it says something about card decline and insufficient funds or something like that. When I have a balance, a positive balance of like $111 or something. So I don't know if she tried to donate, the person tried to donate and didn't have enough funds, or if she heard the smear campaigns about me and tried to be an Indian giver. I don't know. That never happened before. Something is um I don't know, something is unusual with that. But um other than that, that $100 could have been I mean 100. I mean, she donated me $60, so that plus what I already had was like $111 or something. But if that gets taken away, then like tomorrow morning, if that is taken away by tomorrow morning, um, then that means that it wouldn't be enough for me to stay another night. So tomorrow, like tonight, the weather's supposed to be down in the 40s, like 44 degrees. Well, by tomorrow morning. Right now, it's like in the mid 60s or early 60s or something. And the temperature's supposed to go down. And I realized that I forgot my big coat in the locker, off the locker where I go shower. I forgot my big coat in the locker also. My big coat and my sweatpants are dirty, but I have three more pairs of sweatpants in my storage unit that are brand new that I bought not this month. I think it was last month I bought them. And so damn, I don't even feel like going to the storage unit. So in the storage unit, I have three pairs of more sweatpants that I haven't worn yet, and also excuse me, uh, I need to get more of my bladder pads there, since the gang stalkers use the direct energy weapons to cause me forced urination. And then the online perps taunt, harass, and bully me and falsely make it like as if I'm nasty and dirty and that I willfully pee on myself by choice. They know this program, but they try to gaslight you and make you look bad at every turn. So I think I might have some more batteries in the storage unit for my MP3 player. And there's something else I needed to get. I don't remember. I think I need to get more blankets. I usually don't even carry around. Well, I did when I was by 532 West Garden Street. I used to have like a sheet or a blanket or something in addition to my sleeping bag. So I have my other unused sleeping bag that I bought two big winter sleeping bags, and the product review is it says 6'5" tall, but everybody else, they have good reviews about the sleeping bag, and says that they said that it keeps them toasty when it is 20 degrees. So in my case, it'll be 60 degrees. And before the gang stalking whoever perp ruined my sleeping bag and I can't even zip it up now. But even before then, I would still feel like I'm freezing at 60 degrees. And then the sleeping bag is too short and too tight. And I hate Coleman brand of sleeping bags. I like the Magellan Outdoors brand better. I mean, the 30-degree Magellan Outdoors that you usually get from the Academy, that keeps me warm much better than the 20-degree Coleman sleeping bag. And the Coleman sleeping bag is much thicker, way thicker. But the 45-degree sleeping bag, that's pretty much for summer, for warm weather, because no way in hell. I mean, so the 20-degree Coleman sleeping bag is just about as bad as the 45-degree sleeping bag. You don't get really any warmth or comfort at all. But at least in the Magellan Outdoors sleeping bag, you can twist and turn and got a little room to move around. But you got no room to move around in a Coleman sleeping bag. So there's another thing I need to get out my storage unit. I can't think of. But yeah, I mean, um so I really need to get, blankets, you know. So now I really don't have anywhere else um to go. And it's okay for the gang stalkers to dox me, but I can't expose the truth about them. They doxed the place of where I was trying to not show the name of that building. And so the the gang stalkers, they lie and make up all kinds of outlandish fake stories about you. So the Darnell Williams perp was stalking and following, harassing me on both YouTube and TikTok. And he's trying to bully, harass, and threaten me and try to frighten and intimidate me. And he tried to say something about that his husband owns a CPA company or something, that that he has a husband. And he said, mention something about his mom this, or his husband this, or whatever. I don't remember exactly, but I just remember him talking about a CPA agent business starting there, which he's lying his ass off. And so also I he also made threats to get me put in a group home. And they want to taunt and harass me and try to tell me, you'll never get rid of me, Candy. I'll always follow you everywhere you go, and stuff like that. And it's like, TikTok, if I didn't report it, then even when I do report it, they say they're lying and say no violation. But me exposing the truth about the harassment that I'm experiencing, they want to penalize me for quote unquote the false accusation of abusive behavior. And that ruined my whole fucking day, my whole day. So I've been getting so many harassing comments on YouTube today, so many accounts I had to block. And then the perps kept on following and unfollowing, subscribing, unsubscribing and resubscribing, unsubscribing and resubscribing. One moment I'll have 999, then 996, then 998, then 1,000, but not over 1,000 though. Not even 1,001. But all day, today was the first day I reached 1,000, and then somebody was excited about being my 1,000th subscriber. Thank you. And then next thing you know, after they figured out, oh shit, Candy got 1,000 subscribers, then they kept on unsubscribing. It was multiple accounts. They even went far down as 995, and then a couple of hours later, back to 999, and just manipulating and playing games. So I mean, I guess they're trying whatever they could to keep me away from that 1,000 subscriber you know so I've been torn down and put down and harassed all day long. I can't believe that was supposed to be a church, a so-called Baptist church that was running a restaurant. And I ordered their food on DoorDash. I think this was the third time. And they gave me totally opposite of what I really wanted. As much as I love sweet potatoes and yams, but I had it earlier this week, so I wanted to switch up and have like some mac and cheese. Even though I think I did have some pasta earlier this week too. Cavatappi or something like that. That was pretty good. But I really was trying to get some mac and cheese, and I wanted some fish. And they gave me like, and come on, man. And it's like, I couldn't even get to contact, like DoorDash won't allow me to, they won't allow me to appeal or get a refund or nothing. So it's like, what the hell? This restaurant totally fucked up my order. At first, I thought that the guy gave me food. I thought that he might have gave me someone else's order from a different restaurant. But I figured this got to be them because the cornbread is there. But they gave me chicken instead of fish. And they gave me, like, I really wanted, because I love cornbread dressing. But the dressing was salty. Very salty. But I ate earlier around, like, I ate quote unquote lunch and dinner almost back to back. Like, I felt kind of like I was starving, and I ate lunch it wasn't even a real lunch. I was hungry, and it was 4 granola bars from this morning from breakfast, 4 granola bars. Well, let's see, for breakfast, I had like 3 packets of grits, of those instant grits, and 2 boiled eggs, and some, and a muffin, like a small chocolate chip muffin, and a little bit of milk and juice, like apple juice. That was breakfast. And then for lunch, I had like 4 freaking, usually I would eat 2, but I had 4 granola bars. I've been suffering like depression, you know, and being psychologically, emotionally, and mentally beat down. So wait a minute, I had the granola bars and a spoon, like 2 spoon. Well, I didn't. I mean, I didn't have a spoon. I used like a plastic butter knife to get the coconut oil out, and I got like 2 spoonfuls of the coconut oil. And I'm trying to remember. Oh, and I had 2 apples. So granola bars, coconut oil, and apples for lunch. And then I was still hungry, so 4 o'clock, I had dinner, and then I couldn't eat everything. I am not going to eat that banana pudding. I mistakenly said bread pudding. I was so mad. I didn't mean to say bread pudding. I meant to say banana pudding. And it had all that gross, nasty ass freaking whipped cream. I hate whipped cream. I was so mad because I was really counting on mac and cheese, and I would have liked to have had some lima beans, and I really was counting on that pound cake. I had it before and I really liked it. I think that was what I had. So I was so disappointed and so fucking mad. I guess they insisted on giving me the special of the day. I guess fried chicken was the special of the day, but I guess they gave me like a couple of extra side items, maybe to compensate. Come to think of it, maybe they didn't cheat me because they gave me a couple of extra side items to I guess compensate for them having not what I asked for. But I mean, I don't mind having the cabbage. I didn't mind the mashed potatoes and the the only thing I was mad about was I did not like the freaking banana pudding. I really wanted the pound cake, but I guess they compensated. Come to think of it, I guess they compensated me extra. But I really, as much as, I mean, I like chicken and stuff, but I really wanted the fish because I had chicken, pork, and beef all week. So it's like when I had the crab cakes the other day, um, it was more stuffing and hardly any. It was more stuffing and hardly any crab meat. You know how it is with the cheap crab cakes. So I wanted some actual, seafood, whether it be fish, fish or shrimp or something. So I mean, yeah. So I meant to write like 2 or 3 short stories, but I only wrote one short story, and it wasn't. I don't feel like it was the greatest because me being sleep deprived, plus stressed out, frustrated, depressed, had to deal with loud music off and on all day, being harassed and told fucked up shit on YouTube all day long, and then being mad about what happened with TikTok. So all that kind of affected, and at the last minute, I just try to think of something to write with no plan and just started writing. And I wrote a short story and I put it on TikTok. I tried to share it to Twitter. Like nobody retweeted or liked it. only the Cash App spam bots. But I put it on YouTube. I put it on my blog. I put it on my Ko-fi as well. But I mean, as I said, at a later time, if it's not good enough now, I can, try to either start all over again from scratch or add to it or edit it or something like that, you know. But as I said, is y'all harassment and abuse is impairing my mental functioning. And then you blame me for that too and add on more abuse for me to not be well functioning enough, that y'all caused me to not be well functioning enough. So lately, the online perps have been mocking my Tourette's and my tics as well. They've been mocking my Tourette's and mocking my tics. So, yeah, I mean, the reason why I did a lot of videos, well, the fact that I had a lot of harassment go on, so I had a lot to expose. And me, like, I try to take some time out while I'm in a hotel room and while it's quiet, while it's less distraction, to try to do certain focused videos, whether it be like talking about my writing or talking about narcissistic abuse or talking about targeting or anything like that. And I don't even share every single TikTok video to YouTube and vice versa. They have some videos I have strictly for YouTube and some of them I have strictly for TikTok. But today made me want to get mad and get rid of my TikTok account or want to close it. And that's what the harassment, that's what they're hoping that I do. And so the online perps keep smear campaigning me and then in hopes that nobody will donate or help me. And they don't even know, they know my situation, but they just want to twist it to make me look bad. And that Roger, as I said, Roger Hollingsworth came with another channel to make flood my YouTube with harassing comments. And I had to hurry up. And I don't even know if that person who donated, if she saw his comments and then decided to renege on, you know, being supportive and donating. If she decided to switch her mind and that's why they had the weirdness, I don't know. But maybe she didn't do anything, and maybe I don't know what's going on. Maybe she might be totally innocent, but I don't know. I need to find out what's going on. Otherwise, I'm scheduled to check out of the hotel room, and tomorrow morning is supposed to be 44 degrees. And so Saturday morning and Sunday morning is supposed to be like 33 and 35 degrees. And I won't have any money, or enough money. It's going to be too cold, and having no money for food or hotel room, or no money for anywhere to go. So while y'all calling me crazy and insulting my mental health, y'all don't care. Y'all think because you hate me because of a false mental health label, you think I deserve to be punished with starvation and freezing to death. Y'all are hoping that I die. And y'all want to compare me to a dead dog. Y'all want me to be considered a dead dog. But you glorify yourself as righteous and holy. So, well, between today and tomorrow, if I got to check out tomorrow, then I don't know if I can find a cheaper hotel for the weekend. But I don't have the money, and I'm scared to now I really don't have warm enough access to warm enough clothes because my big coat is in the locker, and I thought I was gonna be able to go get it this morning. But yeah, so I ended up having help with the hotel room, and thanks for that, y'all. Thanks for caring. And so, the perps think I'm foolish for trying to work my way, like writing short stories and using that maybe to help me earn enough, for a hotel room and stuff like that. But then, as I said, they are using tactics and attacks to impair my functioning. So, I mean, I feel psychologically, mentally, and emotionally deeply wounded by all the words and harassment and abuse, the gang stalking, narcissistic abuse and harassment. And it's like, and then I really think that was the fake Darnell Williams perp that said Candy's Reaper 666. That said, "Oh, you can delete your comments all you want, Candy." And I don't remember if it was him or Roger Hollingsworth. One of them had called me a coward. Like, really, I'm a female and you a dude, and I have a right to do. And guess what? On one of my videos earlier, the video about the DoorDash order, I went to try to comment saying that I made a mistake and accidentally said bread pudding when I meant to say banana pudding. And guess what? Shortly after I uploaded the video, the perps hacked into my account and disabled my comments, where I was blocked from commenting on my own video. So I had to go on YouTube Studio and go back and allow the comments and let y'all know that I meant to say banana pudding, not bread pudding. So I don't think anybody else is going to want the banana pudding. So I'm going to have to throw the banana pudding away because I'm damn sure not going to eat it. I don't like that. So yeah, I mean, so I'm scared about not having enough help for tomorrow night and Saturday night and Sunday night. As I say, I mean, it's like I was in this hotel room and off and on all day. They had the loud. I think they've been gang stalking me with U-Haul trucks to mock as a way to mock my homelessness. They stopped that for a long time and they're back to harassing me with U-Haul trucks again. So I don't know if it was that guy in that car, or if it was the U-Haul truck, or was that white truck, the white Ford F-150, or I really think it was that guy, because that guy tried to play. He was blasting super loud music by my door, and then when I try to put him on film and I try to confront him about it, he tried to lie and say that he heard no music. So that was him. He kept manipulating the volume. And then there was a white lady in a white F-150 that was associated with the younger black dude that was blasting the music. And the white lady, she was walking with some bags and like as if she got some Chick-fil-A or something, She had like drinks and food from Chick-fil-A. But it's like she's a white lady and that was a young black dude. He looked like he's younger than me, and she looked almost old enough to be his mom. But that's not. Of course, she's white and he's black. So I don't know if that was her boyfriend or whatever weirdness. But then they had the perps in the U-Haul truck sitting in their truck and idling that loud ass truck. And then when I got my DoorDash order, it was it was a silver truck or SUV, I don't remember, that they monitored me receive the food from the DoorDash guy, and then shortly after right after I grabbed the food from the guy, that's when they pulled off and drove off. So the abusive narcissistic gang stalkers, they want me controlled like an animal. See, you hear the slamming doors? I wish I wish that the heater wouldn't have turned off. Now I hear every damn thing. So I was feeling hot in here anyway, but I like the heater to stay on consistently, not turn off and on automatically whenever it feels like it. So I just heard a car ignition turn on. So yeah, I mean, I ate too early and I'm trying to ignore being hungry right now, because now I would feel like it would be too late to eat. If it's now 10:32 p.m. right now, So I don't know if I can go to another hotel. Oh, it would be too cold to function. And so, as I said, they're telling it, online perps are telling everybody not to help me. And then they falsely say that my supporters are enabling my crazy behavior, or that they're enabling my quote unquote attention seeking and stuff like that, and they really think that they're right with their lies and false assumptions about me. Like Roger Hollingsworth falsely tried to say, well, Candy willfully quit a good job that could have gotten her off the streets. Motherfucker, you've been stalking my videos and you're a new perp. So you don't know what the hell is going on. That job was supposed to end this week anyway. And I don't see anything pending in my bank account. Wait, what's today? Wednesday or is it Thursday? Today's Thursday the 12th. I don't see anything pending in my bank account about a payroll check or nothing either. I forgot about that. So the online perps falsely accused me of quitting jobs because I just don't want to work, or that I'm lazy and stuff, when I've been blocked from employment for over 11 years and feeling discouraged and depressed for years. The foster mom in the mental health system, at every turn, they would try to block me from working and try to make like I'm too retarded and too mentally incapable of working. While they did all this damage to me in foster care. Whatever damage they did to cause my ears to be hypersensitive, all those freaking surgeries. So I heard some people say that my hyperacusis could be from psychiatric medications. Other people say that it could be autism or Asperger's syndrome. And now lately everybody has been asking me if I'm autistic. So either that, or some people say poor orthodontic work from my braces caused the hypersensitive ears. Like before I got braces on my teeth, I had TMJ, and I still suffer TMJ. Like it, watch this. Y'all can hear it. Always before and after braces, my jaw, it pops when I open my mouth wide. It always pops. And I didn't realize there was cult abuse and foster care abuse, what would cause me anxiety disorders and OCD. And I didn't realize it would have me clenching my jaws. The anxiety and nervousness would cause me to clench my jaws, or grinding my teeth in my sleep without, in those psychiatric medications, without me realizing, So I mean, everything you try to accomplish, narcissistic abusers love to try to make it like as if your dreams, goals, and aspirations are impossible or nonsensical, or that you're just in a delusional fantasy land. And they stop your goals at every turn. They stop you from working, but then condemn you for not working, and then say you need to go out and get a job, and then you try to go get a job, and then they be like, I'm going to find where you work at, and I'm going to tell your boss to fire you. Or I'm going to make sure you never get another job again. Or I'll make sure you'll never make another penny of money again. Or I'm going to get your Social Security taken away. I'm going to get this taken away. I'm going to get that taken away. I'm going to make sure nobody even supports your ebooks. I'm going to make sure nobody supports your short stories. I'm going to make sure nobody reads your blog. Or I'm going to make sure you're shadow banned. And it's the most hurting when professed targeted individuals do the same abuse, same bullying. And it hurts even more shocking when people who claim to be part of the body of Christ, and then they smear campaign and make other professed Christians turn against you and hate you. How are you God's people when you're doing Satan's work? Perping and abusing, manipulating, lying, and being jealous. So the online perps think that I'm nuts for trying to make a living from writing. Or they think I'm nuts for thinking about if I can ever get the opportunity to get a cooking channel. Like do YouTube cooking videos or something. Like, I'm not allowed to do that. And people who hate me, trying to control me, you just came on board in a new perp. I mean, I'm a YouTube veteran. I'm a veteran on YouTube. My first account has been on since 2006. So, I have a right to live the way I want. You don't have a right to force me to have a toilet cleaning job. If I don't want to clean toilets or wash dishes as a living, this is my life to live. Oh, you think you're too good to wash dishes. Oh, you think you're too good. I've done it before. And cleaning and janitorial and dishwashing freaking re-traumatizes me all over again and give me PTSD flashbacks from foster care abuse and enslavement. And then have a bachelor's degree and being forced to do these cleaning jobs, low-wage, part-time cleaning jobs, and being bullied and mobbed off the job where I got to be forced to quit. And that's the only jobs they'll fucking give me. So yeah, your enemies, your haters, try to make narcissistic fake attempts to try to run your life, trying to control your life. When they can just leave me, they won't respect my boundaries. They won't respect to leave me alone. I mean, how the hell 20 men gang up on one female, and when she blocks them, they call her a coward. Like a whole bunch of men ganging up on a single woman, disabled woman. But why do other people with a bachelor's degree, why does everybody else have a right to work in their career field, but I'm not allowed to do that? I'm pretty sure me trying out Spanish, in which a Spanish career was sabotaged. Spanish translation career, that was sabotaged. And leaving me depressed all by myself in Denton, Texas for 4 years, just suicidal depressed back then, not knowing what the hell was going on. And feeling trapped, hopeless, and helpless. I mean, in 2011, McDonald's wouldn't even give me a job. I would try to apply throughout the years at McDonald's, Walmart, Target, and They never hired me. They never gave me a job. I even applied at Publix. I never get a call back. I applied at Winn-Dixie. Never get a call back. But I'm going to say it again. This Roger Hollingsworth perp seemed like he's frustrated and upset that I said that I quit seeking employment. And I've said that before, and he wasn't around. Even before Seville Quarter, even before the fake-ass Sky Zone job, I would get frustrated and say, well, look, I quit employment. And I just want to be entrepreneurial, an entrepreneurial author, and just do my own thing, making my own rules, controlling myself on my own terms. And some people say that they have artwork that is a struggle to sell and make a living off of. But if you sell your soul to the devil, which I'm not doing, oh yeah, your poor, shitty, satanic writing will be flying off the shelves because of the witchcraft behind it. They don't even question how poorly written it will be. It's just popular because everybody else is talking about it. But I see how the writing community is on Twitter, that you got to be, a satanic witch in order for your writings to be so popular and get positive fake reviews on Amazon Kindle. But, in a lot of, not all of them, but a lot of my short stories, I try to glorify God, and I try to, write some short stories about people turning their life over to Jesus Christ and stuff. And according to Star Bricker, that bothers her. That she tried to talk about each and every story is about somebody turning their life over to Jesus Christ. Well, your life ain't you're no holier or no better than me. You're in a whole damn cult. You're part of the fake Mormon cult. And a lot of the gang stalkers are satanic, and some of them pretend to be Christian. So I feel kind of disappointed that I didn't get to do as much writing today as I wanted to. Like if I do get that paycheck, I've been signed up way back in December. When I first got hired, for that job, it was supposed to be very temporary, in like 2 weeks, but I only was barely able to work 2 days, and got mobbed off the job or made to feel like as if I'm useless. And another thing, that Roger Hollingsworth, he put words in my mouth and twisted everything, but he got mad and falsely made dozens of harassing comments and falsely accused me of putting words in his mouth. Narcissistic abusers, when you tell the truth about them, they falsely accuse you of putting words in their mouth when they did say XYZ. So, he's another one who needs to fuck off and leave me the hell alone. And then lately, I've been seeing people who come on my YouTube to harass me, and then I go onto their profile to go block them, and then they have one video of a little boy, which is disturbing because I'm like, are you a child sex trafficker or what? I know that boy ain't your damn son, and it's numerous perps who I had to see that with. Or they have a lot of satanic gang stalkers who are they love to do the Twitch and gaming. And I heard that they live stream and broadcast the lives of targeted individuals and make a whole lot of money off of it. Y'all can get paid to torture and abuse and make harassing comments, but I can't make a living from writing about somebody bettering their lives. So I mean, they try to make like it's not feasible or that it's nonsensical or foolishness for like let me live my life and stay away from me. If you have an issue or got complaints about me, then you ignore and stay away from me. I didn't invite you to come on my channel and try to hijack and think you own my shit. So, I mean, how the hell you act like you think you own somebody who you hate for no reason, and I never did you anything? If you wouldn't have started harassing me first, then I wouldn't have to say shit about you. And then when I start saying stuff about you, then you use that to justify, well, Candy said this, that about me. That's why I don't like her. No, motherfucker, you started harassing me out of the blue for no reason. Because you got paid. You got paid to do it. And you're not going to control or fix me. So, yeah, now the online perps are making threats to get me put in a group home. And falsely make the smear campaign that I don't know how to take care of myself. Yes, I do. Y'all don't even know me. Like, let me live my life and stop trying to control me. And if abusive foster and biological family members and other narcissistic abusers like the online perps, they chuckle and laugh at my videos all fucking day long. But I mean, if the foster or biological family members see a video like this, they will laugh at me, quote unquote, talking crazy. So, I mean, you tell the truth and then laugh and say you're crazy. But when you start showing receipts, that's when they feel threatened and start getting mad. Oh, well, tell me what about that YouTube video you did about me. Motherfucker. Well, you wouldn't have, if you wouldn't have harassed or abused me in the first place, there would be no videos I need to do about you. And so the police and the online perps, I mean, the in-person perps, like Richard Terrell and all them, they obviously went to stalk my blog because, the moment I said that, they started hitting me in my heart with the energy weapons. And they've been vibrating my feet all off and on all day. So on my blog, I noticed that the blog post concerning the videos about the harassment near the bay that happened on January 5th and 7th last week. I noticed that I got approximately 40 views, like double of what I've usually been getting, double or triple of what I usually been getting. I'm like, oh, so they saw the blog post. They saw the blog post. So the police obviously work for Satan, and the police delusionally believe that they're above God, and all y'all can't be God because there's only one God, and y'all are lower than God. You were not born God. At least Jesus was born God, but you weren't. But that explains it. Y'all narcissistic abusers who sold your soul to the devil and start to think you're God now. So, you weren't born God, and you didn't die for my sins. So, they torment and harass you and distract you. They really are trying to destroy you, but at the same time, they distract you from your from trying to focus on God. And then they got abusive, narcissistic, fake Christians who tell you in a very abusive and controlling way what you better focus on, or what you need to focus on. And they say it like they're disgusted with you and they're sick of you, like you get on their last nerve. They don't even tell you with love. They don't even tell you to fast and pray. They don't say it out of love. They say it out of control, abuse, and disgust towards you. And y'all wonder why I never listen to y'all fucking asses. Fake. So I'm going to say it again. After what just happened, I feel kind of traumatized. So I give up on seeking employment. This low wage fake employment, they'll make sure I don't get a job that's $15 an hour or higher. They block me from, they want to keep me forced low income and low wage. I've been low income all my life. Been more unemployed than employed, but been fighting for years. I felt so discouraged, all the job rejections and all the opportunity rejections in Denton, Texas, and even before then. But I didn't even realize that this is what I would have to, deal with: workplace mobbing and workplace bullying and bullying you off the job. And, you know, so the fact that I have the light on, I know that I used up so much storage space on this phone. So it's going to be under 40 degrees after tomorrow, like Friday night and Saturday night. So I need any and all the help I can get with food and hotel room. And I don't know if I can find a cheaper hotel, or if I got to stay here. I don't know. But I need all the help I can get until at least Tuesday. Because as I said, tonight, well, I don't have to worry about tonight because I'm already in here. But tomorrow night and Saturday night and Sunday night, I'm going to really need help. And then Monday is MLK holiday. And I don't know if I don't think the buses will be running. I don't know if they'll be running. And also the libraries and everything will be closed. So, I mean, they're blocking me from making my own living. So I'm trying to pay back by trying to work with writing my short stories or blogging. Oh yeah, and I wrote a quick blog post too. So I didn't do 2 short stories, but I wrote a blog post plus a short story today. That's what I did. So I need to rest and sleep. It is now 10:55 p.m. and I want to work on more writings, and you perps aren't going to stop me. You're not going to try to alter or control. This is my life, and I should try to be happy to live my life the way I want to. You worry about your own life and leave me alone. So if they figure I'm talking crazy and then they have this demonic laugh, this demonic ignorant laugh. So all my chest all up here is hurting. I got a headache. So I need help to stay in a hotel, to try to stay out of the cold, because I can't even go to the freaking the wrongfully banned from shelters or get mobbed out of shelters due to the targeting. And they wait till the freaking coldest day of the year and I can't even go. So and shelters are always full. Hard to get into. Especially with increased homelessness. And I feel bad for the people who really be having to suffer, And then I get foolish for helping other homeless. What would I have if I have surplus of something? And before, I mean, when I was living in Los Angeles, I used to try to help the homeless all the time. But they used to reject the help, or they turned their nose up at what I offered them. Like they thought they were too good. So, and I was poor myself. So there've been times when I try to give them money and they'd be like, "What you giving me that for?" So You know, me just trying to be selfless and generous and nice when I do have. And then they got the other side of people who want to take advantage of my kindness and generosity and call me foolish and stupid for being nice. Not only people with narcissistic personalities would consider you foolish and stupid for being generous and giving and selfless. But they don't know shit about me though. But they falsely accuse me of being a taker and not a giver and just a user and a scammer. That shit, those rumors never came about until 2020. Before, nobody in my life ever called me a scammer or a user. Nothing. And my family, even though they used to use and take advantage of me, they all got houses and cars. So, you know, if I do get something good like a car or something, it doesn't last long. And, you know, dealing with being used and taken advantage of. People pretend to be a fake friend just to take what you got and parasitically drain you while they got more than you. And it's like, if you got a nicer car than I do, why you want to drive my car? Or if you got a nicer phone than I have or a nicer laptop, why you want to use my phone or laptop? To try to see what I have and for purposes of control. If you got more money than me, why you need to borrow money from me or why you need to take money from me? I mean, the fake foster mom, Ann, she used to do stuff like, if she drove around in a BMW and had a 9-bedroom house, and she used to give us a measly, cheesy ass $20 a month. And then she would be like, Candy, loan me $20, pretending to be fake friendly. And then her scam was to pick an argument or a fight with me for an excuse to punish me and justify not paying me back. And then I'll be out of my allowance money. If you drive a whole damn BMW, what you need to borrow $20 from me for and then try to keep it? I never understood that, but y'all call me illogical. So, I'm going to make a weird-ass confession that due to my depression and this targeting and stuff, I've been so depressed that I have not brushed my doggone teeth in nearly a month. Like, at least 3 weeks. Feeling so depressed. But I was hoping that today or tonight or tomorrow morning that I can get to floss and detoxify and brush my teeth. But when I took some of the coconut oil earlier, the moment it touched the abscess, it started to shrink like partially shrink like instantly. So I need any and all the help that I can get. Hopefully, I hope this will be the last video for the night. Now I can go to sleep. But if I got more harassment or abuse to deal with, expect more videos or more community posts. Thanks in advance.